This is a place called Banias. And if you turn to Matthew 16, Jesus went to this place with his disciples. In Matthew chapter 16, when Jesus came into the region of Caesarea Philippi, this is this place, Banias. So I don't know why they named it this. Named it the god Pan, and I'll get to that in a while. He asked his disciples, saying, "Who do men say that I am? Who do men say that I, the Son of Man, am?" So they said, "Some say John the Baptist, some Elijah, others Jeremiah, one of the prophets." And he said to them, "But who do you say I am?" Simon Peter answered and said, "You are the Christ, the Son of the living God." Jesus answered and said to them, "Blessed are you, Simon Bar-Jonah, for flesh and blood has not revealed this to you, but my Father who is in heaven. And I say to you that you are Peter, and on this rock I will build my church, and the gates of Hades shall not prevail against it. And I will give you the keys of the kingdom of heaven. And whatever you bind on earth will be bound in heaven, and whatever you loose on earth will be loosed in heaven." Now, Jesus took these guys a long way from where they normally were, way up to this place, Caesarea Philippi, to ask them a question. Now, why do that? I mean, why exert all of that energy? Why go to this place? And I believe that there are reasons, and some people I've seen believe there's a reason. At this place, Banias, was named after the god Pan, and Pan is the god that's part human and part goat. And when they came to this place to worship the god Pan, and this is all places where idols and that kind of thing are embedded in the mountain, when they came there, there was incredibly lewd worship that took place. And I won't say any more than that, but incredibly lewd worship. And on top of that, there is a cave at that place, and when you go in that cave, there's a very deep river, and maybe this has changed since then, but at that particular time, nobody could figure out if the river even had a bottom, and so they believed it was the gate of Hades. And so Jesus goes up to this place, maybe considered one of the most horrific places that they were aware of on the face of the earth. Peter makes his confession and says, "Peter, you got this right. My Father revealed this to you." And this is what he said, "Peter, on this rock, at this place where there's lewd worship taking place, at this place where the very gates of Hades exist, I will build my church. And if I can build my church here, I can build my church anywhere. Even Harrisburg. Even Harrisburg." And so Jesus is saying, give me the toughest place and I'll build my church. It is estimated today that there are 1 million believers in the country of Iran. When the Shah left in 1979, you would have thought things were open. They were aware of 500 believers. And people are hungry, especially women who are tired of being treated the way women in those nations are. So much of the not rioting, but the protests that were going on about a year ago, there were a lot of Christians in those crowds, and there were also a lot of Christians that were handing out literature at those places, and the government really couldn't stop those things from happening because the young people were tweeting.